fiscal year, which is next June. It's roughly $5 million, a little bit short of that at this point. And it's on IT in particular that will help Pennsylvanians across the board doing precisely what Tony and his friends said they wanted to have done, bringing more people into the system.
Well, who gave him this information?
This is one of the costs of Obamacare.
Then where is the $48 million coming from? Where is this figure coming
where
from?
Gene DePasquale gets some of his information is beyond me.
Tony?
Tony?
Well, then it's worth looking into. If he's wrong about the number, then what is the right number? And it is a reasonable expenditure. I mean, I'm serious when I say well, you said it was IT. I said website. I mean, it's
and the number,
the question
Tony,
is how much and where.
Projection of $35 million between now and next June 30th. Not that $48 million has already been spent.
Did you get that right from the Corbett administration?
I did not get that from the Corbett administration.
Okay.
You got it from a cereal box.
All right.
All right, moving on to medical marijuana. There was a huge rally on the Capitol steps yesterday, and we have Republican Senator Mike Fulmer. He has partnered with Democrat Dalen Leach on this, and they're really hoping to get the votes. It is expected to pass from all accounts, and it's hard to...
They have the votes. Senator Fulmer says as many as 45 in the Senate. You have to wonder where the other 5 are coming from, to be very candid. The subject on which Tony and I agreed very early on, before there had been all the confluence of support for medical marijuana. It's a number that is staggering, absolutely staggering in the polls of public opinion in favor of medical marijuana.
They say it might have a tough time in the House, though.
Well, I mean, I think that's good news out of the House today. Representative Mike Vereb from Montgomery County, a former police officer.
He's a Republican.
A Republican leader who had previously been opposed to medical marijuana, has changed his position and is going to be pushing for it in the House, and I think that's a very good sign.
And he said he did so because he has kids of his own, and he saw all of these kids suffering with seizures, and which we've been hearing a lot about. All right, moving on real quick to the general fund. Drops below zero. Tony, I know
I've had that experience, and the bank doesn't like it. I mean, that's,
they don't like it.
I'm just wondering, and maybe Charlie has better information, whether this is partly due to the governor advancing money to the city of Philadelphia, and maybe it'll be coming back into the general fund to get the schools open. There was $125 million that had to be
I think it may be, and again, I don't want to go back to our friend, the Auditor General, and his friend, the Treasurer of Pennsylvania, but they held a press conference this morning, again trying to somehow score political points where frankly there aren't any to be had, criticizing the governor for borrowing from the Treasury, when in point of fact, the last time it was done was under Governor Ed Rendell multiple times, and who was the Revenue Secretary then? Tom Wolf.
All right, interesting. We'll have to leave it there.
Let him have that shot?
Do we have time?
We're out of time.
Save it for next Tuesday. We'll remember, right? All right, you can catch our political insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.